Empaths don't feel empathy. That's something in empaths can read others' emotions. They don't feel empathy for others. That's completely different and unrelated, despite them having a similar word. It has nothing. One has nothing to do with the other. Griefing Ember Spirit.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
I think Shadow Amulet should just not be purchasable for the first
Dire's
10 minutes of the
bottom
game.
tower is under attack. I know it's not a plate of nachos or anything, but it is important to the game.
Also, for one thing, empathic abilities work through touch. I had to put my hand on somebody to feel their emotions. And even then, it doesn't quite work well. Even then, I'm more of an intellectual empath. And last time I tried to read the mind of somebody, it was, well, not read their mind, but read their intellect, I guess you can say. It's like, it's hard to explain, but it's... I looked into the mind of somebody who was not all there. You know, like half vegetable kind of person. Like, what's a good way of saying? Whatever, cat's out of the bag anyway. It was basically a deep dark void, and I almost got lost in it. Just yikes. Those people are lost. Like, just literally lost. Like, there's lost, and there is lost never to be found. Like, put it this way, people in that state are practically coma patients. It's yikes. I never want to delve like that into someone's psyche. Like, I almost got lost. Just even looking at that wasteland. And I'm not saying like I actually saw a wasteland. No, it was how to describe it? It wasn't visual. It was more like a feeling. Like, I felt the wasteland. It was infinite. Kind of like how the darkness is infinite to a blind person. Hmm. No. I was in a fucking BOCES school that has like 3 compartments. Mentally challenged people on one half. I was in behavioral adjustment classes that I didn't need to be in because my school wanted to fuck me over in every way they possibly could. And the other half was just a regular trade school. Sometimes, especially during art class, we sometimes interacted with the people on the left side. And yeah. Took one look into one of their minds and I'm like, yep, nope, nope. I do that again, I'll probably lose myself. Because it was just. It was literally like looking into an abyss. Why did my school specifically want to fuck me over? How am I supposed to know? I'm not saying I could literally read their minds. Obviously, you can't do that. Every mind is slightly different in such a way that even if you could technically read someone's mind, it would be gibberish. It would be like literally trying to read a different language. I look at Russian, I look at. Like, I can recognize a few words in Russian, I think, but. Like, let's say look at Chinese, Japanese. If I look at that, I just see gibberish. It's just scribbles. It means nothing to me. None of it means anything. I I don't know a single bit of it. Not a single bit. Looking into someone else's mind is basically the same thing. You're looking at something that's not comprehensible. And yeah. And it's not really looking, it's more like feeling. Like well, not feeling, it's sensing. Yeah. You know, like how you can sense danger? Like, you get that creepy feeling that you're sensing danger, like someone's standing behind you, that kind of thing. Like, you can, like, your sixth sense kind of acts up and you're like, someone there? That kind of thing. It's that kind of sensory. It's not very useful, believe me. Being able to peer into someone's psyche like that, it's completely useless. There's no benefit to it, and if anything, it could be self-detrimental more often than not. Like, yikes. I still remember what I saw in there, and I'm like, yeah, that was an abyss, an infinitely dark abyss. Like, no wonder these kids almost never get better. That there's nothing left of them to get better. There's nothing. It's there's no light in there. It's just dark. Dark, 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 dark. Unless someone found a way to add some light in there. It's no one put it this way. It's like the lights are out and nobody's home. No, it's just certain ones. There's a difference between high functioning and low functioning. The one I peered into was as low functioning as possible. If he was any lower functioning, he would have been an actual vegetable, like coma patient. Like, they were in a wheelchair and babbling. Actually, they were barely even babbling. Like, it was just like that person was far gone. I mean, if there's a way of coming back, I don't know what it is. But it's just all I saw was dark. Lights were out and nobody was home. I put my hand on their shoulder because I was curious. I was like, I'm curious, like, what's going on in this person's head, and I immediately regretted it. I was like, like, what's going on in there? And I'm like, ah. Like, I felt myself getting yoinked in. Like, it was bad. Like, I pulled away quickly. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I backed up and walked down the hall. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. Ooh, just thinking about it, I shiver. Fuck, that's a... Oh, God, why'd that memory come back? Fuck. That's what it was. It wasn't a darkness. It was a fucking vacuum. Vacancy. That's what it was. It was a literal vacancy. Like I said, lights were off. Nobody was home. Like, it's almost like that person's soul didn't even exist. It was just empty. Fuck, now I got jitters from that memory. God, why'd I have to remember that? Fuck. Just stuff it in a box. Just stuff the memory in a box. Can't hurt me. Okay, it's hard to put a fucking vacuum in a box, but that seemed to help. Oh, that's better. Whew. Put it this way, it's less of a vision and it was more like a physical sensation. Of like a vacuum. Like a black hole. Ugh. Yeah, I'll never peer into someone's mind like that again. At least not somebody that was not there. There's a reason people like that are... What is the success rate of people like that actually coming back? Getting better. What is the success rate on that? I'm actually curious. Because from what I saw, it's like... Feels like a freaking miracle. It's almost like that person's soul, like, walked away and forgot to come back. It's not mind reading. It's more like mindscape probing? No, it's mindscape wandering? No, it's not reading minds. It's something else. It's it's hard to describe.
5 seconds.
How do you describe a feeling? Like, tell me the definition of love. What does love feel like? Yeah, if you can't describe love, how can you describe a feeling of anything?